Esports World Cup just ended, which means Rostermania. Here we go. So welcome back to the Apex Morning Shift, your #1 ALGS morning show on the planet.
There's a hurt.
All right, so it's officially been 1 week since the mid-season playoffs that took place at the Esports World Cup in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, where VK Gaming were crowned champions. In case you guys missed that episode, make sure you guys check it out. The link's gonna be either one of those corners. Ton of entertaining moments. In my opinion, one of the best tournaments that we've ever seen. Yeah.
I think it was great.
It was great. But on today's episode, we talk about the aftermath of this tournament, which means Rostermania.
Ooh.
I know. So what we'll do here is make a list of the free agents, make a list of the teams that are looking for one, and then we'll analyze to see who should go where. For the free agents right now, we have Scurry, Monsoon. I don't know how to say his name here. 7 Ozus?
This for EU included?
We're including EMEA because some of the players from EMEA and some of the players from NA, they're open to relocating. So we're sort of just throwing them all in the same pool together.
Interesting.
Yes, sir. Madness, Jans, Bambino, dropped, Tyler FPS, except his situation is a bit tough because since he's banned on Twitch, he's not allowed to play with other players who are streaming on Twitch. So basically he needs to find 2 players that are open to not streaming scrims and tournament days on Twitch, so which is not very common. Jelly, Hambino, Dezignful, and Luxford. And the teams that are looking for one, we have Arctic and Sherb, Gnaske and Kashera, K-Swinny and Chaotic, Zapto and Skittle, Blinkzr and Fun, and Visate and Liffin. Now, it's important to note that NRG and FURIA have not officially announced that they're also looking for one, but we have to keep those 2 in mind because it's Timmy graduated. Because it's Timmy retired from NRG and Madness is also exited FURIA. Now on EMEA's side, Mande shared that he was open to trying out with Gnaske and Kashera.
I think I might try and scrim with Kashera and Gnaske and see how it is. They told me if I wanted to join, I said we should try and scrim first because I don't want to say like, yeah, I'm down to join and then like scrims suck and you know, we can't even play together. But it also depends, you know, because I want, if I have to do it, I have to like fully commit, you know.
And 7 Ozus has been trying with Arctic and Sherb, so we'll see how that goes. I think those are 2 teams that would be pretty solid. I think we all would love to see Mande returning to competitive Apex.
Hot take. I think Mande is the best mechanical player in EU on MNK.
Yeah, I can get on board with that.
He's like the Timmy of EMEA.
That's true. That is true. As for the other teams in EMEA, I have no idea who would fit Chaotic and Swinny. Maybe Jans. Swinny mentioned that he would be open to maybe a coaching position. So I think that might be the smartest option for him and have Chaotic join Gnaske and Kashera. I think that would be pretty solid. Now, I don't know much about Visate and Liff, but maybe Bambino joining him. I know Bambino's got a lot of experience in competitive Apex, so he might be a good addition to this squad. As for North America, Madness and Dropped are the 2 bigger names that are right now free agents, and I don't think that they're going to be joining any of the teams that are currently looking for one. 2 of the top IGLs in North America, I think we're probably going to see teams drop their IGL to make place for them.
Let me just real quick.
Okay,
not this Rostermania. So let's put this in a time capsule.
Okay.
I think Falcons is going to disband potentially at the end of year 5. I could see Waltzy going back to OCE, and I could see HAL and Zero splitting. Where do they go? I don't know. I think that right now NRG could be looking to poach either or, HAL or Zero right now. I could also see HAL IGLing NRG.
That's a hot ass take.
Sykes Guild? That would be a banger team on paper.
That is a boiling take, but I am on board.
Yeah, I thought I heard something like Waltzy, you know, wanted to go back home, I think, last year or something like that. Like, he missed his home.
I could see that, but also, he seems miserable to have to deal with Zero and HAL every single day.
If that's your hot take, we've already had beef with Waltzy in the past.
I'm not beefing. I'm literally on Waltzy's side. Like, bro, in his shoes, having to deal with that. If you watch any scrims, if you watched at least 5 minutes of scrims of these guys, putting yourself in Waltzy's shoes,
being in the middle of it all the time, yeah.
I mean, they were successful. They won the Open LAN. They've been at the top of Pro League. They're one of the greatest teams in esports history, but I'd be miserable. I'd
leave. And let's be honest, if he goes back to Australia, he will be on a contending team. He will make LAN every time. That's for sure.
That's true. All right, let's come back to Planet Earth, okay? And talk about Madness. What I see is Madness joining LG. No disrespect to Nocturnal, but I don't think he's on the level of Shubi and Naughty. I really do think Madness would fit somebody like Naughty and Shubi a lot better. I really do think he could bring to the team. FURIA finishing second in regional finals, doing really well at the Esports World Cup. I think that would be a really good fit. I think Luminosity there definitely goes to champs.
Luminosity needs to change IGL, that's for sure.
Now, in terms of dropped, speaking of teams that could drop their IGL to make place for him, TwistedMinds. Only thing is, there are certain personalities that fit with Albreleli. Albreleli is a player with the right players around him, will excel and be one of the greatest players in the league. Around the wrong players, around the wrong personalities,
He quits the game.
he goes down and it's like everything changes.
Yeah.
And so I really do think Crook fits him and Enemy amazingly.
I think they stay together.
Either they stick together or could totally see Monsoon playing with Alb. I could definitely see that happening. I think somebody like Monsoon would fit TwistedMinds, would fit Alb and Enemy, especially since he has experience with Enemy back on Complexity and they used to do very well together. I think for now, I think TwistedMinds sticks together.
Do you think there's a world where Vayne gets poached?
No. I think with their performance at the Esports World Cup and how it's been going, Vayne, McLovin, and Kurev need to stay together. But we've seen this so many times before, okay?
That's what I'm saying.
We've seen top teams do so well and then they just rosters change for some reason. Nip, if you're listening to me right now, do not change your roster. You guys,
Even if NRG approaches Vayne? Because Vayne, listen, Vayne at his peak, one of the top mechanical players.
I agree.
And right now proving to be back to being one of the top IGLs.
Going back to drop though, I could see him going to NRG. Why wouldn't you see that working? Cameraman was shaking his head.
And I like Drop. I've played with him. I think he's great. But I don't think he fits that.
You don't think so?
No. You need a more aggressive IGL. A more commanding IGL with those guys.
I could definitely see dropped with Sykes and Guild.
I could see it. I don't know if it would be great though.
I would like to see it. Like you said, I think it would be a flip of the coin to see how they would do. Either they mesh well and they do amazing, or either they don't and they just flop completely. Okay, hear me out. Sweetdreams makes a return. Joins FURIA with Noct. I've been saying this for a long time. I've been wanting to see Sweet and Noct play together. I think they would be nasty together. We've seen them play ranked before. We've seen their personalities mesh amazingly. Yeah, back in the day. For those of you who have been watching and have been in the scene for so long, you guys know that Sweet and Noct, they just get along so well. I think on FURIA, that would be really good.
Yeah, they're funny to watch together.
Yeah. So if TwistedMinds stays like that, maybe Monsoon joins Zap and Skittle. I think that would be another flip of the coin. I don't...
Zap might IGL.
Might IGL who?
Chaotic. Ooh.
Chaotic comes to NA.
Again.
Joins Skittle and Zap. Ooh. I like
Return
that.
of Nick Merckx. That's an IGL.
Now, Luxford also LFT'd, and I could definitely see him joining FunFPS and Blinkzr. I think that would be a really good team. I think that would be really, really good. I think Luxford and FunFPS would complement each other very well. Now, that leaves us with Scurry and Dezignful. I unfortunately don't think that they'll find a Pro League team to join. Either they make it through a team that's relegating to the Pro League, to the Pro League qualifiers, to PLQs, or they're going to make it through Challenger Circuit or the qualifiers, the LCQs in Split 2. Scurry, maybe. I still think he could do it. A very talented MNK support anchor player, but Dezignful, I think his attitudes ruined him. I think so. I think it ruined his reputation. I don't think any team wants to play with him. Even if he were to fix it now, I don't think any team would even give him the chance to prove that he's better with that. I think he's done enough damage when he played with Timmy.
I don't know. I get the impression that that wasn't him. I feel like maybe he was going through some stuff IRL.
Yeah.
And it was just coming out through the game. And I think he said that he had some stuff that he was taking care of. And if he's back, I mean, him and Naughty always got along. Never know, he might go to LG. He could join Orchid, maybe.
He definitely has the talent and he has the IQ for it. Maybe on Orchid, you're right.
He's going to yell.
He's going to yell at Cersei. Oh my goodness, him and Cersei.
That's content for the morning shifts.
That's clips for the morning
Which
shift.
is really just the afternoon shift now.
So let me know down in the comments what you think of these squads, these free agents, these teams that are looking for one, who you would see fit together. All in the comments. I read them all. And yeah, if you guys are new here, make sure to like and subscribe. New episode every Tuesday. Turn the notifications on. And for those of you who continuously come back to watch the Apex Morning Shift, your number one LGS morning show on the planet every week. I appreciate the support as always. And until next week, take it easy. Like and subscribe. Peacers. Outro time.
PLQ teams. 2 weeks. Is Kai going to qual for Pro League? I'm still quitting after Pro, even if we qual. So.
You're quitting Apex?
Yeah.
Is this your official announcement?
I think so.
Cameraman, you know what? When you make your official announcement of retirement, you're going to come sit here and you're going to announce your retirement. Come sit here and you go, I am retiring from Tier 2.
Such a sad thing to say. It's not worth a retirement when you're in Tier 2.
I have to finish my coffee.
Peacers.